All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. 70, Indy. Look at me. Go, shoot.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. This is Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Ready? Black 80. You get what? You get what, me? Black,
From just shy of midfield, Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Snickers, Black 30. Double time. 4 down. Check.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Roethlisberger's pass complete to James Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Steelers 7, Texans nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8th. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
On the jet sweep, here comes Fuller. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Hey, defense, let's go.
From the 44, Watson, screenplay, Johnson. Good move by Duke. 23 yards the pickup there.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
From the 29, Watson. Johnson's got it complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Good set. 19. And 24. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Watson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll go down as a loss of 8, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Hey, check one. Hey, 59. Here we go. Mike 55.
Now it's Watson. And it's caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh 1st. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Jones has it. Oh, he breaks another. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ronald Jones, 43 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Texans 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Watson now to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Running from the gun, Johnson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Third and long, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Watson on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw, Watson. And the pressure gets to him again. Joe Hayden from his quarterback position on the sack that time. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Following the sack, it's now third and long for Watson and the Texans.
Check 52. 24. That's it.
Watson throwing on third and long. And he's going to go down again. Cameron Hayward. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up fourth down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On fourth down, Trevor Daniel on to punt. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Roethlisberger now 5 of 6. Very accurate since taking over. And he's got his guys a first down.
7-7. Hey, wahoo! 41 Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't quarter. Hey, you don't want to.
Here's Roethlisberger.
He's coming. He's coming.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And that'll bring up second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Mike 41. Mike's 3. 218. Chop it. Check 13. Check 13.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be fielded at the 8. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever they...
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 65 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Again, it's Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Watson. He's got Fuller. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Check three.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down.
Mike Stevenson. Here we go.
2nd and 5 now. Watson, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Watch the screen.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he finds Stills complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterback in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Mike, 55.
Out of the gun, Watson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
All right, now. Like 80. Double.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He's got a 1st down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The Texans here on 3rd down putting an extra defender in the secondary. They'll run it with Jones. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. Now contact. contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Now Jones. Call it a gain of 4. Leaves them with options here on 2nd and just a yard. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And some room to roam now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Roethlisberger keeps it. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Here's Watson. He finds his man Johnson. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long from Houston.